Alright, YouTube, it's me, Random Ross. So, I'm here with a. Excuse me a minute. So, hang on, So, I'm back again with another random review. I just thought that'd make a difference to your light. Anyway, yeah. I'm back with another random review. It just seemed ages since I last did one. I've not been to pictures much lately because my cousin, who is like my PA, takes me out everywhere. But yes, so I'm going to just review a film that I watched on Netflix last night. Now, I saw a review to this film on a channel that I'm subscribed to. Spooky Astronauts, is it? Am I pronouncing that right? Well, the lass who runs it, Emma, she reviewed this film and she recommended it, and I thought, yeah, I'll check this film out. And that film is... computer switching on there. That film is Creep. Now, not to be mistaken with the 2004 Brit horror Creep. I'm on about the 2014... it said it was a comedy horror. I'd say it's more found footage psychological thriller. Basically, what it is, it's a found footage film. And see, found footage films, you either love them or you hate them. I love them. My parents hate them because they just don't like how the camera's held and stuff shaking about. So, basically, what it is it starts off as like this sort of cameraman named Aaron. He's like filming. He like gets paid to like sort of film this guy called Joseph. Joseph, who is tells him that he has a terminal illness. He has a brain tumor, and that he's got only so many months to live, and he wants his unborn child to know him. So he pays him to like film him for the next 8 hours, and he agrees to that. Then they get to know one another, and they go for a hike in the woods. Now, when I saw it, I thought, oh, this is going to be like another Lost in the Woods sort of theme to it. But, it said in the review I watched, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. They went hiking in the woods to find this sort of water source, which says is to heal people. Anyway, they both become good friends, and then they both like have pancakes in a small diner nearby. He then tells him that he took photos of him when he arrived and hid from him because he didn't know him as well as he did then, and was ashamed of it. He admitted it to him. And they moved past it, but then later on, when he's walking back to his cabin. It's filmed in this cabin holiday home he has. Aaron says he's going. Joseph invites him in for a drink. He takes some persuading but agrees to it. And then, whilst they're having a drink, he tells him to like turn off the camera, and he reveals some dark personal secrets. About his wife, about animal pornography, and that he one night broke into his own house and tied her up and raped her, and she liked it, which was a bit weird. He also had this like wolf mask that he was fascinated with. Eventually, Aaron gets creeped out by him and drugs him. He gets his phone, phones his wife, Angela. We then find out that she's not his wife, it's his sister, and that he has very serious mental health problems, and he wasn't quite who he said he was. Creeped out by that, he then wants to leave, but then he notices Joseph's gone, and he's wearing his mask, and he's rubbing against the door, blocking his exit. So then he gets away from him, but then that's when Joseph sort of gains a dark obsession. He starts to stalk him. He starts getting all these discs sent to him. he starts getting all these discs of Joseph talking to him and sending him strange packages, including one package with a knife and a toy wolf and a little locket with a love heart with him and with them two in it. Anyway, he then later on hears a sound and goes to investigate, and he's being stalked. He's been watched. There's a bit where he's like, looking around his house, and we see like his doorway face. And then like later on, it's like the guy's got into his house and films him while he's asleep and cuts a piece of his hair, which is like the typical stalker thing. He's creeped out by it. He calls the police, but they can't do anything, because he doesn't have any description or information on Joseph. Anyway, Joseph then sends him like a tape to make a truce with him. I'm not going to give the ending away, but the ending is is like more like, will he or won't he? Is he going to do it and that? So yeah, the ending. Now it's like the ending is sort of you'll like it or you'll not. It's like the film is about 80 minutes long and it's very slow pace. And see, thing is with these sort of films, I find them kind of films either boring and disappointing, or boring and then when it comes to the climax it's kind of good. This one had the whole big climax to it, which I liked. It was it started off a bit dull, a bit boring, but like I think 40 minutes in, that's when it really takes a dark turn. The man Joseph in it has a weird sense of humour. Aaron gets creeped out by him. It's just a really gritty film. Is it horror? I'd say it's more psychological thriller than it is horror. But yeah, if you're into those kind of films like found footage, slow-paced films with a big climax, like I've just told you, it's a good one. Then yeah, I'd recommend it. It's available on Netflix, so that's where I watched it. Netflix last night. And also I was dreading the jump scares a bit because jump scares, once they're done, I'm not bothered by it, but I just don't like the whole thing it does. So yes, Creep, it's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's a great film. Well, it's not brilliant, it's good, but yeah, it's a great, it's like Marmite, you either like it or you're not going to like it. I liked it, I mean, the beginning was quite slow, but like I said, it starts to, pick up a bit. So, yes, Creep. And you know what? I haven't actually ever ranked these, like, films up that I review. I haven't given it, like, a score out of 10. So, for this, I'm going to give this film a, I'd like to say about a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I think I'll give it that. So yeah, if you like this video, please like it by giving it a thumbs up. If you want to share, please feel free to share it. Also, in the description below, there's a link to my Facebook page. Please feel free to click on that and like. And follow me on Facebook and see what I get up to outside of YouTube. So yes, this has been my random review because it's spare the moment. And I saw it last night but thought I'm not going to do a bloody review now at like 11 o'clock at night. So that's why I'm reviewing it this morning. Anyway, yep. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. And if you want to see more future videos from me, then subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you after this one. So, till next time, goodbye friends. Follow me on Facebook.